Thank you for watching. It's Dr. Glenn, and I'm here to talk about installing a new WordPress. People ask me this all the time. Dr. Glenn, will you install my WordPress for me? Dr. Glenn, will you help me get my WordPress installed? And I don't understand. I mean, I do. I understand because people don't know how to do it. There's a lot of things I don't know how to do. Let me show you how to do it. It only takes a couple of minutes. I'll do it for you in real time, and I'll give you some insight as to what I'm thinking when I'm setting up my own. Let me share my screen so you can see what I see, and we'll just jump right into it. So first of all, I go with InstantAccess.net. I own this company. I've owned it since 1995. I choose all the best technologies. So you don't want HostGator. You don't want GoDaddy. You just don't want the cheap hosting companies that use really lousy technology. If you're going to go with one of the other companies, you just don't want to go with one that I sponsor because you're worried about bias or something. SiteGround's not too bad, probably. Liquid Web is a good place to go if you're going to get a little server or a little VPS or something. There are some good companies out there besides Instant Access, but you're going to get the most bang for your buck. Instant Access uses Lightspeed web server, so no Apache, no Jinx, none of that garbage. I mean, it's truly the best server, fastest speeds, 12 to 20 times faster than any of those other technologies. We use Cloud Linux instead of Linux, so it manages better security and better server loads and things like that. It's just better all around. So cPanel, right? That's what people expect, the best cPanel in the world. cPanel is, people complain about the price. We don't cut corners. InstantAccess.net buys all the best stuff. So let's talk about the price. So WordPress hosting, a basic WordPress is $7.50. I don't know how you can go wrong with that, really. Now remember, that's everything included. So if you go over to like HostGator or one of those janky places, you're going to see these prices, Bluehost or something. They're going to say it's only $3 a month, but you're not going to get the backups. You're not going to get all the best technologies to begin with, the infrastructure, but you're not going to get a lot of this. You're not going to get free SSL, unlimited free support. Just, I don't know what to say. There's so much that you get nickeled and dimed for when you add on emails and you add on subdomains and you add, whatever you're adding on to your site. But there's a caveat with that, right? So because I own InstantAccess.net and because I fix websites for a living, I know that the price structures of Bluehost and some of these other companies do, where they say, we'll give you unlimited everything. You can stick 100 domains in your account for no money. That's just a big recipe for failure. And any businessman knows, and anybody that uses common sense understands that you don't get everything for nothing. And from a security standpoint, when you stack up all of your accounts in different folders in the same hosting account, then viruses do what viral things do. They spread to all the folders, and you could quickly be in a situation where you have a dozen or 2 dozen or 3 dozen websites that are all infected, deeply infected, and you try to save yourself $2 or $3 a month in hosting, and suddenly you're spending, gosh, I just did a job for $3,600 for a company. You got to get those things clean. So it's just a big trick. So don't fall for that. Do things the right way. Of course, you get a money back guarantee and all this stuff. So you can go to the front page of the Instant Access site and see that. And one more thing about Instant Access, I'll be really brief before I get into what you should be thinking about when you install the WordPress and how to do it quickly. Look at the speed here. So go to PageSpeed Insights, stick InstantAccess.net in there and take a look. 100%. I just did this like this minute. 100% on the desktop, and mobile is 99. If I kept refreshing, I might get 100 on both. But there's no fakery here. Look, that's the reality of what it is this morning. And try this with your host. All right, stick GoDaddy in here. And see what happens. Let's try that. Or just any of the any hosting company, this is an excellent way for you to know how fast the services are that you're going to receive, right? So, INOS, all of these companies, many of them are just so slow. You can tell by even the test is running really slowly on this. So let me see if how quickly that goes. Gosh, it might not even complete. Might just be a fail. I should have probably picked somebody else, but uh, we'll just watch that for a few seconds. Okay, so they give you a 75 on the desktop for GoDaddy, and the mobile is probably going to be worse than that, which is pathetic. We don't need to wait. So let's get into it. So you go over here to Instant Access, and you click on Getting Started, and it takes you to the page. You stick your domain in there that you want, or transfer from another one. Boomity boom, and next thing you know, you have yourself an account. You log into your account. You go to your domain :2083 and log into your cPanel, and then you are in the cPanel. Now this is once you get to this point, installing WordPress is the easiest thing in the world. Just go down to the bottom of the control panel, click the WordPress button. It'll take you to this little page here, and we're going to go ahead and install it. So you click Install Now. There's already a WordPress installed on this particular domain, so I'm going to put it in a subdomain. But what you're going to do is just leave this the way it is for your account. But I'm just going to make it in directory 23, for example. Fill out the site description and the site name. And when I'm installing things, I don't want to use anything with the word admin in it. So I can use a helper or I don't know, whatever. Then you put in a really decent password that gives you the 100 strength. You're going to put the admin email wherever you want things to go. And I like to do all of my other things like I don't put the backups and plugins and things in, and I don't even choose a theme. I just click install and let it do its thing. So it'll go out onto the WordPress repository website out there in the world, and it'll download the thing, and it'll go ahead and install it. So now if we went to this this particular website, we would find that there is a blank WordPress installed, and there, if we go here to the admin, there is the admin panel here for this particular install. Another kind of cool thing is that if you in future times you come to work on your site, you come in to build a page or make a post or something like that, you can log into your control panel area, go down to the WordPress button, click on it, and it'll take you to this page, and then you'll see your installs. So I have these two installs, and this is the one we just did as a demo. You just click on the little guy here on the Instant Access control panel page, and it'll log you into your WordPress control panel area, so you don't have to think about any of that stuff. Then there's a few more little changes I like to do. So under the Generals tab, I like to log in and make sure that these say HTTPS, right? I want to go to make sure this isn't checked. Anybody can register unless you want people registering for your site. And then under the discussion tab, I check this little box here that says users must be registered and logged in to comment. I do that because if nobody's is allowed to register, and this says that users must be registered and logged in to comment, it prevents spam comments. Maybe you want comments, but I don't, so I do that. Then I'm going to go ahead and go grab the word fence, right? Every install that I do, I use a firewall for it, and it's just the smart thing to do. So it only takes a few seconds for the Instant Access server to call up over to WordPress plugin repository and download the plugin, and then we can activate it, and we're in pretty good shape. It should pop up there and start protecting the website. And then you can go ahead and start installing different themes and so forth. I personally like the Divi theme, that's Divi. And so you can just go to the themes area and you can add new and upload whatever you need. But the point is, WordPress is installed now on this account, and you don't need to be paying me money. I like money. I like the work. I'll take every bit of work that I can get. And I love the customers that hire me and come to watch my YouTubes. You guys are all awesome. But I also like saving money as a consumer, and literally you can do this in just a couple of minutes. So it's if you have me do it, I'm going to charge you for an hour of my time. You're going to end up paying $50 at a minimum just for me to go in and do the exact same thing you just saw me do, and it only takes a couple of minutes to do it. So head over to instantAccess.net, grab a WordPress hosting account, log into your control panel, click on the little icon for WordPress, push the install button, and boom, you got a WordPress. And then, you start developing the WordPress properly. Okay, so always reach out to me if you have any questions or comments or concerns, or there's trouble, you have a hurdle you can't overcome. I'm here to help. Okay, so I'll leave some links in the description. Please like and subscribe. I'm supposed to say that. Bless all of you guys. Thank you for coming back, and I'll come back with another helpful video very soon.